was looking at the fire in Skyrim, and I think they could have definitely done better with that. That's the one graphical thing I actively dislike about Skyrim. That's the fire. Sometimes it can look good. Sometimes it can look good. But other times it does not. My house made a weird noise and I got startled. I don't know why. I don't even know what that was. It sounded weird. It's bug season again. I don't like bugs. I think the one the creatures on Earth that I think we could have done without. I think it's bugs. Sure, frogs eat them, food chain, all that. But why? But why? I think the world would survive without bugs. I don't know how. I don't know what creatures would die, but I think bugs, they weren't really needed. I think if we got rid of all of them, life would go on. You know what I'm gonna do for one of these? If me taking the platter against the wall lasts a long, long time, then I'll take an episode and I'll put background music to it. I think that'd be kind of funny. Should probably be thinking of because I do want to do somewhat. I know earlier I said I don't want to do editing, but I feel like maybe an outro sometimes, not all the time. I think it'd be funny to have inconsistencies between episodes. Like one episode has background music and just background music, no gameplay audio, and just me talking. Because I don't comment on what the characters say. I don't comment on the noises going on. But I think I might want to do that for some of the platter stuff because the sounds of the platter clanking is not the most pleasant on the ears. Maybe it'll be this. Maybe this will be the time where there's just gonna be music. I remember I had to make a podcast for school. And it was interesting because I'd done a podcast before. My friend edited it because I had been through the editing loop before. I tried making a podcast with some of my friends not too long ago, which might be why I'm comfortable talking in front of a microphone. I wouldn't say I'm comfortable actually, but I don't think I'm as awkward as some. Or maybe I'm super awkward and I don't hear it. But maybe I don't know. But I did a podcast with my friends a couple months ago, I want to say at this point, where we all kind of just talked. It was cool idea. I don't know if I'll ever do it again. I took down the videos because of reasons. But maybe one day they'll all go back up. Because nothing, they weren't taken down for stuff. I just didn't want people to find it. Because, I don't know, it was a bit embarrassing. But I think, no. It was cool for what it was. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, that's right. I edited that completely on my own. Hours. It took me hours to edit some of that stuff because I wanted to add visuals to a podcast. So for the first episode, I did everybody as a grand reveal where I moved boxes away and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I thought it was really cool. And I think it was cool. It took me several hours. It took me an entire Saturday to get that done. And part of a Sunday. And then I recorded more. And I think the hardest part was finding a bunch of background sounds to fill up the just the noise. Because there was just nothing. It was just everyone talking. and we weren't interesting enough to talk without background sound because it just sounded awkward. And you know, I think there's certain times where awkward can be funny. It was not the funny kind of awkward. It was like we were yelling at each other over stupid stuff. Oh. Huh. Well, I did what I wanted to do, but not the way I wanted to do it. I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to save because this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to get to. I didn't. Usually you're supposed to clip out here, and I was doing what I was doing, but like walk along this wall and clip back in to get here. I think like something happened with the flatter and it shoved me through here. That was weird. But I'm here where I wanted to be, so I can get the ebony blade. And the ebony blade is what I think is the best weapon in Skyrim. It's 12 damage, so it's nothing too like overpowered or broken or whatever, but you can power it up quite a bit. But yeah, it has lifesteal. So I used to run around and just destroy dragons. I don't know if I've still got my old skills from Skyrim, but I've got this sword. So in theory, I should be able to just stand in front of dragons and take them down. I don't know how true that is because it's been a while since I played Skyrim and I forget how the leveling works. But yeah, I mean didn't expect that to happen. Now I've just got to get out. I think the ebony blade. I think the Daedra are super cool in Skyrim. I think they're like the coolest part of the lore in Skyrim because they're just like demons. I've gotten the sword. That took longer than I thought it would, but you know, it paid off. And now I can continue the story.
So you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I don't know if that'll be its own episode of me just getting the sword, but I think that's funny.
Really? You're certainly. But it's none of my concern who the. By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now?
Sorry, I was just still a bit
Shall we
baffled
continue to
on
trust
how I
in the
got that.
strength of our walls against the dragon?
Wait, where's the platter at? Like, I want to see what happened to it. It's just here. Did it like push me through this? That's cool.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
So the cool thing about the ebony blade is
I'll
that
return to my duties.
it
That
will
be best.
it'll heal you, yeah, but it'll get stronger if you kill people that you know.
You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service.
And that's
I
how
won't
you
forget it.
strengthen it. And I think that's such a cool
Take
concept.
This as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for
I remember
someone of
Bleakwood
your
Barrow. It took me
particular
forever
talents.
to just start the main story of Skyrim
Come,
because I was
let's go
a
find
stupid little kid.
Farengar, my court
So I
wizard.
just ran around doing a
He's
bunch of
been
stuff.
looking into a matter related to these dragons
So it took me
and
forever to
rules of dragons.
just get to Bleakfall Barrow because I sucked at video games when I was younger, and I just didn't understand what to do. So I never talked to Farengar to get the quest to go. And then once I did that, I did Bleak Falls Barrow, and then I beat the dragon the first dragon, where they're like, "Wow, you're the
Faryar,
Dragonborn,"
I think I found someone who can help you with
and
the
then
Dragon Project.
I didn't know how to get to the Greybeards. I just couldn't figure it out.
Oh yes, he must be
So it took me
referring
like
to my
a
research
year
into the
for me
dragon.
to just bunker down and just
Yes, I could use someone to
jump
fetch
up the
something
mountain
for me.
because I didn't know where
Well,
the stairs
when I
began
say
because I'd already
fetch,
visited
I really
Rorikstead.
mean delve into a dangerous
So I didn't know where to
ruin in
start.
search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may
So
not actually be
I got up there extremely scuffed,
You are eager to begin
but
your adventure.
it was
Excellent. The
it
sooner
was it
begun,
was
the
a fun
sooner
little
done,
experience when I was younger,
eh?
and I beat the game
learned of a certain stone
over like
tablet said to be
a
housed in
week
Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone
because
said to
I was
contain
doing
the
all the
dragon
Dark
burial
Brotherhood stuff,
sites.
all that.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
But it
find
was-
this tablet, no
I don't
doubt
know. I like
contained in
Skyrim.
chamber, and bring it
I know I've said it a bunch of times, but
Simplicity itself.
Skyrim, one of my favorite games.